Hello and welcome to Yoga in Your Living Room. My name is Brenton and this is Ollie. And today we're going to share a short partner stretch that you can do at home with your loved one to massage and clear out some space in the neck and the upper back. And Ollie woke up this morning, my sweet baby, with a little bit of a headache, and we could tell that it was coming from the shoulders. Yeah. So we did a little bit of tennis ball action and massage and committed to some different movement patterns in the chest. But I'd like to also do this with him now that I'd like to share with you. So we're going to start in a supported fish pose here. And you want 2 yoga blocks at home. Go ahead and give your partner 1 yoga block and have them place it on the medium height underneath the shoulder blades. And then there you go. And before I give him the second block to place the head, I'm going to ask him to be a little bit more active here. So first, do you feel okay? Is this block placement feel okay? Okay. Yeah, and keep adjusting because you'll feel it. And it should be right under the shoulder blades there. Your rib cage should be supported. Okay. Now, start the work by interlocking the hands behind your head and let your elbows scoop in. And let your head relax into your hands, but really hold it up. And use your hands to pull your head back. And get a little bit of sense of openness through the chest there. Can you feel the chest open? Okay. Now, from here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the second block at the highest height. I'm gonna ask him to lift his head a little bit, and I'm gonna place it right underneath, and I'm gonna assist his head down onto this block. Oh, hold on. And if your partner is like, wow, this is way too high, then use a different level of blocks. But you want to keep checking in with your partner. Does this feel okay? Yeah, there he goes. And I like to have them place the blocks because they're the ones who can intuitively feel things. So you just want to feel the head nice and balanced here. And you want to get a sense of neutral chin. Neutral chin is where it's about a 90-degree angle here, so that you're not really cocking the chin back. That's gonna stress out those back of the neck muscles here. Now, here's where the fun part for him comes in, because I'm gonna be a good partner and warm up my hands. And then we're gonna just take it down to the base of his neck and start pulling, applying some pressure from the base of the neck all the way up to the back of the head. Does that feel okay? Okay. And your partner can speak to you. So if they're saying like, man, I just have something in the shoulder, something like that, you could also be a pal and squeeze their shoulder ledges up here.
And don't be shy.
And don't be shy. And you just want to make sure that your partner's spine feels well positioned, that their shoulders right here feel well positioned. And if they don't, help them find a little bit more ease, like a little bit more external rotation up here of the shoulders. Make sure that they feel like their ribs can draw down and in. And now the funnest part for him is where I actually scoop the head up off the block and I hold it firmly in one hand and I make sure I have it. That's the biggest thing. And I remove the block completely. And now here, I want to tuck his chin into his throat and lightly pull the head back. Does that feel okay? Okay. So again, and we've done this, many times with each other, so we've built up that trust. And I know how heavy his head is, but you can start kind of stroking from the base of the neck all the way up to the head. And just trying to keep his experience really even and calm. Now, this is my favorite thing to receive, is I'm gonna pull his head back and I'm gonna dip it down just a little bit without cocking the chin and jutting the chin away from the throat too much there. So here he goes, he's going back, and you can see or feel how the whole spine reacts to that. Can you feel that? Okay. So now from here, I'm actually just gonna take his head around in little circles. We're going on a ride. Is this okay? Is it too much?
No.
So it doesn't look like a ton of movement from the outside, but it feels like a lot. And so the person doing the stretch or doing what I'm doing here, make sure that you're not taking it in like these crazy ranges of motion. Go both directions. And then when you feel ready, and they might request more, something else, right? And so this could be 20 minutes that you spend here with your partner. But I'm gonna take the block back. I'm gonna watch from the side as I place his head down. I don't really like how that was placed, so I'm gonna adjust. And checking in, he said that's good. So now just check in, see, is there anything else you can do? Can you massage around their skull, maybe behind their ears, along their scalp? Maybe you could get a little bit into the face, massaging the forehead from the top of the nose all the way to the crown, and moving the thumbs out to the temples, doing some circular motions in the temples. So really just allowing your partner to relax and absorb this time as if they were having a little spa day. And we did a lot to release his headache earlier this morning, but how do you feel?
Unbelievable.
Okay. So try it out with your partner. If you find new tricks and tips that I didn't share in this video, why don't you leave them in the comments so that other people can see them and benefit. And I'll see you here next time.
Now let's switch.